its light. From the heart of the Arabian desert, a light emerged, illuminating the world with knowledge and wisdom. The Prophet Muhammad, a beacon of guidance, left an indelible mark on humanity, inspiring countless souls, including some of history's most brilliant minds. Scholars and saints, drawn to his message of peace and justice, found in his teachings a profound wellspring of knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. Among these luminaries was Imam al-Shafi'i, a renowned legal scholar who revolutionized Islamic jurisprudence. Born in Gaza and raised in Mecca, Imam al-Shafi'i dedicated his life to understanding and interpreting the complexities of Islamic law. His profound respect for the Prophet's teachings is evident in his work, which meticulously analyzed the Prophet's words and actions to derive legal rulings. Imam al-Shafi'i's legacy as a legal giant rests firmly on the foundation of the Prophet's teachings. Traveling eastward to the ancient city of Tus, we encounter another towering figure, Imam al-Ghazali. Revered as a philosopher, theologian, and mystic, Imam al-Ghazali grappled with the big questions of life, faith, and reason. His intellectual journey led him to a deep appreciation for the Prophet's teachings, recognizing in them a harmonious balance between reason and revelation. Imam al-Ghazali's writings, infused with the wisdom of the Prophet, continue to guide seekers of truth centuries later. The Prophet's influence on these scholars and countless others underscores the transformative power of his message. It was a message that transcended geographical boundaries and cultural differences, resonating with those seeking knowledge, meaning, and spiritual direction. The Prophet's legacy lives on in the works of these scholars, their writings serving as a testament to his enduring impact on the world of knowledge and faith.
The Prophet was sent to guide us in our worldly life and our life after death, to show us the ways of good and evil, to call us to the path of salvation and felicity, and to warn us of the paths of perdition and misery.
These words encapsulate the profound impact the Prophet had on shaping not only religious practice, but also moral conduct and social interactions. For Imam al-Ghazali, the Prophet's teachings provided a comprehensive framework for living a meaningful and ethical life. He recognized that the Prophet's message addressed the totality of human existence, encompassing both the spiritual and the material, the individual and the collective. The Prophet's emphasis on compassion, justice, and righteousness resonated deeply with Imam al-Ghazali, who saw in these principles the foundation for a just and equitable society. Imam al-Ghazali's own intellectual journey, marked by periods of intense questioning and spiritual seeking, led him to a deep appreciation for the Prophet's role as a guide for humanity. He recognized that the Prophet's teachings provided a path to navigate the complexities of life, offering solace in times of adversity and direction in moments of uncertainty. The Prophet's message, according to Imam al-Ghazali, was not merely a set of rituals or beliefs, but a transformative force that could elevate the human spirit and create a more just and compassionate world. Through his writings, Imam al-Ghazali sought to make the wisdom of the Prophet accessible to all, emphasizing the universality of his message and its relevance to people of all backgrounds. He believed that the Prophet's teachings held the key to unlocking human potential and creating a society founded on the principles of justice, compassion, and righteousness. Imam al-Ghazali's tribute to the Prophet stands as a testament to the enduring power of his message to inspire and guide generations to come. The Prophet Muhammad's legacy extends far beyond the realm of religion. It encompasses the very fabric of civilizations. Unlike conquerors who relied on brute force, the Prophet's influence spread through the sheer power of his message, a message of peace, unity, and justice. His was a conquest of hearts and minds, a testament to the enduring strength of moral conviction. History often glorifies military victories, but the Prophet's true triumph lay in the transformation of hearts. He understood that true change emanates from within, from the purification of the soul and the cultivation of virtues. His teachings, emphasizing compassion, forgiveness, and integrity, laid the groundwork for a society where individuals were judged not by their wealth or status, but by the content of their character. The Prophet's message resonated particularly with the marginalized and oppressed. He challenged the social norms of his time, advocating for the rights of women, orphans, and the poor. His teachings promoted equality and justice, fostering a sense of community where the strong cared for the weak and the wealthy shared their blessings with the less fortunate. This emphasis on social justice wasn't merely theoretical, it was woven into the very fabric of the society the Prophet established. He led by example, demonstrating through his own actions the principles he preached. His compassion knew no bounds, extending even to his former enemies, whom he treated with forgiveness and mercy. This unwavering commitment to justice and compassion served as a blueprint for generations to come, shaping the moral compass of countless individuals and communities.
In the heart of Arabia, in the sacred city of Makkah, a child is born, not to a kingdom, not to riches, but to prophecy. His name, Muhammad, son of Abdullah. We had little, my husband and I, but when I held him, the orphan child from Quraysh, I knew there was light in him. Baraka filled our tent, our goats gave milk, and even the desert wind softened around him. He grew pure, honest, known among men as Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Not once did he bow to idols, not once did he lie. Let Muhammad decide who places the black stone. Even before prophecy, Allah prepared him to unify hearts, to calm conflict. Iqra, read. I cannot read. Iqra bismi rabbika allathi khalaq. Read in the name of your Lord who created. Cover me, I feared for my life. By Allah, He will never disgrace you. You help the poor, you carry the burden of others, you are kind to guests and just in speech. This is the Namus, the angel Jibril who came to Musa. You are the prophet of this nation. Say La ilaha illa Allah. There is no God but Allah. And you will succeed. The message began with few, but its light would soon shake empires. O you wrapped in garments, arise and warn, and glorify your Lord.
A hush falls over the desert night. Stars glitter above the sands of Arabia. A new moon hangs low, a sign, some whisper. A special child is about to enter the world. In the heart of Makkah, a baby boy is born. His name is Muhammad, and he is welcomed with both joy and sorrow. His father, Abdullah, is already gone, lost to the treacherous trade routes. Years pass. Muhammad, a quiet, thoughtful child, grows into a respected young man. He is known for his honesty and integrity, earning him the title Al-Amin, the trustworthy. He is a man of his word, a peacemaker in a tumultuous world. His reputation spreads, reaching the ears of a wealthy businesswoman named Khadija. Impressed by his character, she employs him. Muhammad seeks solace in the solitude of the mountains. He retreats to a cave called Seerah, seeking guidance through prayer and meditation. The world fades away as he delves deeper into contemplation. One night, a profound experience changes his life forever.
Read.
Fear grips Muhammad. He trembles at the intensity of the encounter. What did this vision mean? What was this message he was meant to read? He rushes back to Makkah, seeking comfort and understanding. He finds solace in Khadija's loving arms.
She listens patiently, her heart filled with concern. She sees not fear, but truth reflected in his eyes.
Khadija, with unwavering faith, becomes his first follower.
This is the same revelation that came to Moses.
Slowly, cautiously, Muhammad begins to share the message he has received. His words resonate with those seeking truth and justice. Section 6. Gathering light. A community emerges. One by one, individuals touched by Muhammad's sincerity and the power of his message embrace the new faith. Among the first are his loyal friend Abu Bakr, a man known for his wisdom and compassion, and the young and courageous Ali, his cousin. The message of Islam, one God and the importance of compassion, resonates deeply. A small but dedicated community begins to form. Section 7. The call to prayer. Echoes in the desert. The message spreads further, carried on the wings of whispered conversations and secret gatherings. The call to prayer, a simple yet powerful declaration of faith, begins to echo through the streets of Makkah. It is a call to unity, to surrender to a power greater than themselves. This burgeoning faith, Islam, meaning submission to God's will, offers a path to peace and understanding. Section 8, Seeds of Faith. The message takes root. However, not all welcome this new faith. Some view it as a threat to the established order. They mock him, spread rumors, and try to discredit his message. But Muhammad remains steadfast, his belief unwavering. Despite the opposition, the seeds of faith have been sown. The message of Islam, with its emphasis on justice, equality, and compassion, takes root in the hearts of many. Section 9, A Light Unto the World. The journey begins. The early days are fraught with challenges, yet the small community of believers stands firm. Their faith, tested by adversity, only grows stronger. They find solace and guidance in the words of the Quran, the divine revelation received by Muhammad. It is the beginning of a remarkable journey, a journey that will see the light of Islam spread far beyond the deserts of Arabia, illuminating the world with its message of peace and understanding. The air crackled with anticipation. Muhammad ascended Mount Safa, his silhouette stark against the rising sun. His heart pounded with a divine purpose. He looked out at the bustling city of Makkah, at the faces turned towards him. His kinsmen, his people, awaited his words.
I have a message, a revelation that burns in my soul.
It was a message that challenged the very fabric of their society, their beliefs, their way of life. Yet he knew he had to deliver it, for it was the word of Allah, the one true God. Taking a deep breath, Muhammad began to speak, his voice echoing across the valley.
O people of Quraysh, if I told you that an army was approaching from behind this mountain, would you believe me?
A murmur rippled through the crowd. They knew Muhammad, the honest, the trustworthy, Al-Amin, the trustworthy.
Yes.
They responded, their voices uniting in a single word. Muhammad nodded, his gaze steady.
Then know this, I bring you a warning, a message from Allah. He is the one God, the only God worthy of worship.
The murmuring ceased. A stunned silence fell over the assembly. Muhammad had spoken, and his words were like a bolt of lightning, shattering the familiar darkness of their world. Anger contorted the face of Abu Lahab, Muhammad's own uncle. He stepped forward, his eyes blazing with hatred.
May you perish, Muhammad. Is this what you gathered us here for, to tell us to abandon our gods?
Abu Lahab's fury was echoed by others. The message was a bitter pill to swallow, an affront to their traditions. But amidst the anger, there were those who listened with open hearts, who sensed the truth resonating in Muhammad's words. The confrontation on Mount Safa marked the beginning of a tumultuous journey. The revelation of Surah al-Masad soon followed, condemning Abu Lahab's vehement opposition and foretelling his downfall. The verses were a stark reminder. Truth often ignites the flames of resistance, but it cannot be extinguished by anger or persecution. As opposition mounted, Muhammad found solace in the house of Al-Arqam. Tucked away from the hostile glares, this humble abode became a sanctuary of knowledge, a beacon of hope. Here, in hushed tones, Muhammad shared the divine revelations, the verses of the Quran, with a small but growing group of believers. They were a diverse group, young and old, rich and poor, bound by their faith in the one true God and their love for his messenger. Patience was their shield, non-violence their sword. Muhammad taught them to endure the hardships, the mockery, the persecution with steadfast faith. He reminded them that their struggle was not new. Prophets throughout time had faced similar trials. Their reward, he assured them, lay with Allah, the most merciful.
Among the early converts was Bilal, a slave whose unwavering faith shone brightly amidst the darkness. His torturer, Umayyah ibn Khalaf, would drag him across the scorching desert sand, demanding he renounce his faith. But Bilal remained steadfast, his voice a whisper of defiance. Ahad, one God, one God!
And so, through the strength of their belief and the guidance of Muhammad, they persevered, holding on to their faith with unyielding resolve. Word of Bilal's suffering reached Abu Bakr, a close companion of Muhammad, and a man known for his compassion.
Have you no mercy? How long will you torture this innocent man?
And with that, Abu Bakr purchased Bilal's freedom, liberating him from the shackles of both physical and spiritual bondage. Bilal's resilience became a testament to the strength that faith can inspire, a beacon of hope for those facing persecution. The Quraysh leaders observed the growing influence of Muhammad with mounting concern. His message of equality, his condemnation of